Hi, I'm Mark Mobius. I'm head of the Mobius Investments, and we have a fund called the Mobius Emerging Opportunities Fund. And the idea is for us to invest in emerging markets, but in a broader scope. And the reason why we use emerging opportunities, because we found over the years, since I started the very first emerging markets fund in 1987, over the years we found that many of the developed market companies are big in emerging markets. In fact, some of them earn most of their profits in emerging countries. So we're opening up the scope of the fund to do that. We also developed a hedge fund structure so that we have much more freedom to do any kind of investment. But for the most part, it's going to be equity investment of listed companies. So we're quite excited about what's happening in the emerging markets world. And it's interesting to note that in the past, China was the star. Now it's India. India is really the star of emerging markets. In our investments, we will look globally. But you must remember that emerging countries still are growing faster, double the rate of the developed countries. So the opportunities for listed equities will therefore be in the emerging countries. That's the reason why we will be focusing in that area. And one of the most interesting parts of what we're doing, I think, is we're using a quantamental approach. Quantamental means you're using quantitative analysis plus fundamental analysis. We're combining these two using AI, using artificial intelligence. And in this way, we believe that we can bring back very good returns for our shareholders. We're using AI in order to do two things. One, cover a wider range of data. You know, there's an incredible amount of data out there, but for the most part, if you're just using so-called manual methods, you're not going to get very far in covering all the data. But with AI, we can cover an enormous amount of data, number one. Number two, we can do things faster. With AI, we speed up the calculation process. So the algorithms become much more effective. Dubai is very, very important because there are many countries in the world that have restrictions. For example, Russian investors find it difficult to go, let's say, to the US or other countries. They can come here. And there are many other countries like that where there are restrictions. So Dubai being open is a big, big plus. Secondly, Dubai, because of the low tax environment, is also very, very attractive. And finally, because of the high security, many of the wealthy people around the world would like to be here because it's secure and it's safe. Yeah. We would like to expand. Right now, we're starting in Delaware with our fund and in British Virgin Islands. But eventually, we would like to do more in Dubai. Currently, we will do back office work and research here, but we'd like to expand going forward. What's happening globally is an acceleration of AI and an acceleration as a result of AI of fintech. So we're moving more and more towards cryptocurrencies. So central banks are going to be very big in cryptocurrencies. In fact, we're writing a book on central bank cryptocurrencies to show people that this is a big development going forward. This will be very rapid. It's happening as we speak. Now I don't use cash. Most people don't use cash. You must remember there are something like 8 billion cell phones around the world. Almost everybody in the world, say 94% of the people around the world have cell phones. And this is becoming an instrument for payment. Thank you.